Hey friends, this is Pastor Craig, and I'd like to welcome you to the program tonight. Thank you for joining me. So my question this evening is this: how do I deal with someone who's disappointed me? Do I have to forgive them? How do I get the relationship back to a place of health? I'm really struggling with some of the pain and the anger that I'm feeling. Thanks for your question. I really appreciate it. So there's a couple of things about this. First of all, the path that you're on is a difficult one. You know, it hurts deeply when someone disappoints us or when they let us down, when a relationship doesn't, go in the direction that we hoped it would go. Right? Disappointment's a difficult thing, and I think that all of us have felt the pain of disappointment or betrayal or just let down in a relationship. The important thing to understand is most of us have probably disappointed others at some point in time as well. So forgiveness is an important aspect of the Christian faith. It's incredibly important. And I think that it begins with the understanding. The way that we move into forgiveness is, there's a powerful position that Jesus takes on the cross when he says to those who have accused him and those who have crucified him, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Now, I think that what Jesus is saying here is, God, forgive them. They can't possibly understand the full weight of their betrayal, right? They can't understand the full weight of the ramifications that come from these events. And I think that that's true for most of the disappointments we have in our relationships. Whether the individual did it on accident or on purpose, they can't possibly understand how deep the hurt or the full weight, the ramifications caused by this disappointment. So forgiveness is critical, and really it's critical for you to absolve or to release somebody from the responsibility of making you feel better. That's critically important. The second part of that is restoring health to the relationship. That's not always possible. First of all, does the individual who disappointed you, do they want the relationship restored to a place of health? Do they care? Does it matter to them that they've hurt you? Does it matter to them that there isn't harmony in the relationship? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. So when we're dealing with disappointment, I think the most powerful thing that we can do, it's not the easiest. The easiest thing is to get mad and to get angry and seek revenge or retribution, but that's only easy in the short term. In the long term, that's a much more difficult road to travel. The easiest thing to do is to release those individuals to God. To say, Lord, I'm feeling a great deal of disappointment. The individual that disappointed me isn't concerned with the health of the relationship, and so I'm going to give them to you. I'm going to release them to you and trust that you're working on my behalf as well as theirs. Again, that's a very painful thing to do, to let someone go or to give them into the hands of a loving God, but I think that it is the healthiest thing that you can do for yourself. And I think that that's critically important. Many times disappointment turns into bitterness, turns into anger. It turns into sometimes rage or just deep wounds that really manifest in some very unhealthy ways. So I would encourage you to forgive those who have disappointed you and then to release those individuals into the hands of God, that he might handle and deal with them in the way that he does, which is the very best way. And then to begin to allow God to heal you. It's not an easy 1, 2, 3. These are the steps you follow and you'll be better. Relationships don't work that way. And so disappointments in our relationships, they don't work that way either. I really pray that God's Spirit would lead and guide you through the difficult process that's ahead of you. God bless you. Thank you for listening this evening. If you have a comment about this or you'd like to reach out to us, you can do that in one of two ways. You can reach me at my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Pastor Craig Online, or this radio program's Facebook page, which is facebook.com/ROR Ministries. God bless you.